We talk about economic development, and there tends to be a focus on the physical, on the visible, and what it is that we offer. The development of systems, whether it's drafting laws or training in negotiation techniques, is an important component of the human being in the development of a nation, and that is really where we have put our emphasis.
The mission of the ILI is to expose African lawyers, officials, and others to our experience.
The Institute provides post-professional legal education. We're simply bridging the gap in knowledge as new developments occur to those who need to know it.
Initially, ILI Uganda was a project of the ILI in Washington. However, it's evolved into this very significant relationship between equals, where each institution provides useful knowledge for the other and exchanges what it has learned within its own regions, and in a very sort of mature and sophisticated manner.
The Institute really began as if you will, an experiment. Within 5 years, our objective was to become self-sustainable. That was achieved. The Institute then began to bid on a number of initiatives, projects with major players in the Northern Hemisphere, and tended to be the only shortlisted African firm to participate in such large tenders, and then tended to be the successful tenderer in at least 8 out of 10 of those tenders. Still, after 17 years, are the only institute of our kind in the sub-Saharan African region. Heretofore, our participants, who come from over 35 countries in this region, basically relied on the northern institutions. Now we are at Africa's doorstep, and participants can come to us.
The trainings I got from the International Law Institute have impacted greatly in my career development. It gave a hands-on approach as opposed to the instruction at the university or some institutes of learning. I was impressed by the level of instruction, the qualification of the lecturers who are lecturing at the institute.
The people who are part of the process, part of the training, are not just people coming in and flying in from first world countries. They are people from the countries of Africa themselves.
There are individuals here who are far more competent, have a far more rounded experience of development than I would say we have in the United States or in Europe.
We reach out to the regional expertise, to regional case studies, to harness the potential that we see to really create a very relevant approach to our interventions.
Basically, Africans providing solutions for Africa using international best practices. If I look to Rwanda, for example, where we basically redrafted 16 commercial laws, removing an outdated commercial legal framework, that has basically allowed Rwanda to have seamless procedures.
It is consistently ranked as one of the best places to invest on the continent. It's been named top global reformer by the World Bank, IFC Doing Business, the top in Africa and second globally. The laws that we supported the government of Rwanda in redrafting directly correlated to a more enabling business environment. The training of their judiciary and procurement processes, they all directly correlate to the fact that it's on the fast track to economic development.
You know, that is humbling to see that that is the impact that we have.
In a few words, I would describe the International Law Institute as an efficient,
professional,
relevant, and effective
African Center for Legal Excellence.
ILI has certainly set a standard in training people, in passing on their knowledge and experience. People know this is where they can get good training so they can give the best advice to their clients, to the people in the country they work in.
And that has really been a major achievement, to be recognized as a provider of world-class services, both of a technical assistance and training nature.
So it's a wonderful success story, and it is part of that success story that is truly Africa Rising.